offenses in this league. So creative, Clark. A lot of them very hard to stop. And tonight, we get to see two of these great offenses in this one.
What a treat. The fast pace that these teams play with really wear you down defensively. And the way offenses can space the floor and spread you out, boy, it's fun to watch, but it's certainly hard to defend.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Pass the ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Inside, Ingram. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 4-point game. Yes, that goes in.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Lillard. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
You know, his teammates calling him the slender man. Brandon Ingram, not much more than 200 lbs, but adding strength has been a focus.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Lillard. Can they get it? Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Favors. And with Brandon Ingram and his size, he could benefit from adding a few pounds.
Well, you know, his teammates call him Tiny Dog. Dog because of his determination. That's a positive thing. The tiny part in reference to his slight frame. Time to bulk it up, young fella. Weight room.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Lillard. Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Back to Holiday. And here is Williamson. Left side Favors. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Portland trails by 10. Anthony right side. And the rejection by Favors. And they get it back. Stolen by Ball. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Out to Ingram. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And stolen by Favors. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the dunk by Williamson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Anthony, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New Orleans on top, up by 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here is Favors. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williamson's got 14.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled them.
Pelicans leading by 16. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Favors. Now Williamson. It's tipped. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Hezonja gets it to go.
And being that he's 6'8", Hezonja is really a menace inside. He gets his shot up easily in the paint area.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Tries again. Portland grabs the miss. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, Little. Here's Swanigan. Guarded by Jackson. Down it goes. Nice one there from Swanigan. Swanigan's got his first points of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Holiday, here we go. It's hauled in by Trent. Portland trails by 12. To the paint. And stolen by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Anthony down low. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
So both teams changing it up here. Lillard surveying the D. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pelicans leading by 12.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And the shot goes in. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
55 seconds left in the first half. Hayes, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Lillard outside. Down low. Taken away by Hayes.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's New Orleans, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Lillard with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Portland trails by 12. From past the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Pelicans leading by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the middle. Out to Ingram. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Ariza. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Ball no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
McCollum no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Out left to the wing. Here's Trent. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Takes a 3. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Okafor. Ingram attacking. Plays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Ariza outside. Pass to McCollum. Here's Trent. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Okafor. Again, the Pelicans score.
Really Excellent recognition by Okafor to catch the defense napping. He has to be feeling really quite invincible right now, especially when he's nailing that catch-and-shoot jump shot of his.
Pass to Trent. Anthony down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pelicans leading by 19. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Little. Offline with his three. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ariza outside. Portland again missing. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. For New Orleans, they have missed two